Positive America, for this is...
Oh, the camera's on.
The camera was on.
Oh my goodness.
Hi everybody, my name is David Giller and this is my beautiful wife.
Helene Abrams.
And we're very, very happy to be with you today. This is our Think Positive America show. And we're now in the month of July, and the positive theme for today is
Life is a Trip, so have a good one.
So have a good one.
Have a good one.
Life is a trip, have a good one.
Life is a trip, have a good one.
Okay. So before we get into Life is a Trip, have a good one, this is July, and our show is Think Positive America, and this is the thing, there's a real crisis happening in our country right now. And it's something that we just can't ignore.
Right,
we
so
want to,
the crisis that's happening is that people are being disrespectful, and they're not realizing that we're all connected. We're all one people, and we have to be mindful of that and treat each other kindly. And
right,
that's,
like we said in our song on our program a couple of months ago, May, which our theme was "I'm a person handled with care." That's what it's all about. It's all about breaking down the barriers so that we can respect one another. And when I say the barriers, I mean the cultural barriers, the gender barriers, the racial barriers. There's all kinds of tension right now happening in this country, and the only way we're really going to turn things around is for each person to work on improving their consciousness.
yes, improve oneself, and then we can take it to the next level.
Change the consciousness of ourselves, and we change the consciousness of the world and create peace on the planet.
That's it. Seems so simple.
Okay, that's our show.
And okay, so one of the things that I think we could start with is, why don't we start with our Think Positive America music video that we put up.
I really love that. We've been getting some really great feedback on that too.
So
okay,
let's begin with
so
that.
we put together, we have a song called Think Positive America. We've had several different versions recorded, and we picked the one that we felt most comfortable with, and we put some beautiful visuals together, and hope you like it. Here, take a look.
yeah, and this one is with Leah Davis in it.
Yeah.
I'm thinking positive! Woo! Think positive, America, for this is the place to be. Think positive, America, for all the world to see. We have people who care and people who share our sacred common ground. I just know in my heart, wherever I am, I love that star-spangled sound. So let's think positive, America. It's time for you and me to reach out to each other with peace and harmony. The time is at hand. We must take a stand, united. To share love and compassion for all people, and for the rest of the world as well. And now, for the sake of our children and our grandchildren, we have to come together to create positive change on our planet. Let's open our hearts and our minds and think positive, America. Think positive. You've got to keep your faith, America, in all you say starts with me, and it starts with you. We've got heroes in every town, 'cause we know in our hearts, wherever we are, we love that star-spangled sound. Yes, we know in our hearts, wherever we are, we love that star-spangled sound. I'm thinking positive America, and loving that star-spangled sound.
So,
That was good.
yeah, I
I
like
enjoyed
that.
it.
I'm enjoying doing these little. Last month we did a video for Father's Day, Hey Dad,
Hey Dad.
with another one of our songs. And very shortly we'll be doing a video for our wonderful I'm a Person song.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, one of the, when everybody takes trips in the summertime, it's a great time to really
Be with
see.
family and
Yeah.
enjoy, really take a break from the hectic pace of the year, throughout the whole year. So people tend to go on vacation. I think in July is probably the biggest vacation month, right?
Yeah.
It's all about taking the time for yourself and taking the time, I like to say taking time to smell the roses, right?
Right.
When,
Well, that's
actually
one of-
years ago when we first came up with the idea of July being life is a trip, have a good one, there was a little cartoon character and he was like bending down and like smelling the roses, and that's really what it's all about. Take the time to smell the roses and think and look at life from a positive perspective.
Well, I think that's really the key. I mean, it's not even about vacationing. It's about how do you see life? How do you have gratitude for everything that's happening daily in your life? I mean, that's really what we're talking about, isn't it? It's
Attitude and gratitude.
attitude and gratitude.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because life is too short. So many people have been making their transition, and it's like we want to know that we're living each day to its fullest and enjoying our family. I mean, family is so important.
And also, when you're talking about life as a trip, have a good one, you want to think about what your purpose is in life. And are you living your purpose? And what kind of legacy will you leave to your children, to your grandchildren? And whether you have your own children or whether it's children of the world, or you have grandchildren, or even in some cases great-grandchildren, what is the legacy that you, and not only you, when I say you, I mean all of us, what's the legacy we're going to leave for the next generation?
And what do we love doing? That's, when I think of people, so many people say, oh, well, I can't wait till I retire so I can just relax. Well, if you're doing what you love doing, your passion in life, then
you're enjoying the process.
You're enjoying the process. You're
Right.
enjoying everything. I mean,
Right.
I did a film about Monozuka, who was in her 90s, and she was loving performing, and she was loving writing her music. It's like,
Well,
it
she was
didn't-
what, 10 years old, and she composed
Oh,
she
yeah.
played for the New York Philharmonic?
Yes, she did. She was a prodigy, and that was really a very interesting. She had a very interesting life, and there are lots of people who, when they're ready to retire, of retirement age, they don't think of retiring. They're thinking of, what can I do? How can I give back to my country? How can I give back to my family?
God,
to
you look so beautiful.
Oh, thank you, honey. How can I give back? That's really a question, What can I do to assist? That's a question we have to ask.
Why are we here? Why don't we just ask that question? Each of us would just ask that question: why am I here? What is my purpose on this planet? And like you said before about people retiring and getting that gold watch and all that. Listen, if you're not enjoying the each moment, you're not enjoying the days. If you're not enjoying your each moment, okay, it's what good is it? You want to enjoy every moment, every day. You want to wake up in the morning and you say, "Oh my God, I am so excited about this day ahead of me, about what I'm going to accomplish today," and just know it, and trust it, and open your heart and walk around wherever you go, spread love and kindness.
Well, I think that's also
really
the
the
key.
key. Yeah.
Spreading love and kindness, because that's what will create peace on the planet. Kindness. Like we have a kindness and diversity campaign that we're working on, and that's something that we know that when we meet people, our hearts are open.
And boy, is the world ready for that.
Yeah.
For a kindness and diversity campaign. Oh my God. So, the important thing to remember is that we have to create our future world. Okay, we have to give the future generations the tools that they need so that they can make the world a better place. And I feel like we're really falling short of that. I think like when we talk about America and we talk about all these things that are happening, I think we really need as a country to work on like our backbone, to really say, wait a minute, what's the real issues here? What are we defending? This amendment and this and all these kinds of things, and meanwhile, people are getting killed, literally murdered to death. And so, what's more important? Is it more important to honor this, or is it more important to honor that, that being the right to be safe, the right to walk down the street, the right to
we have the right
come to an airport and take a plane,
and not be fearful of being murdered or being shot. I mean, that's something that's really important. And what we were saying before about legacy, yeah. There are people, for example, I'm thinking of a friend of ours, Therese Terranova, who was a hairstylist. And she was on her way down to Florida many years ago and got into a really bad accident, which put her in a wheelchair. For life. And she became a world-class Paralympic, world-class...
Paralympics. She was a...
world-class table tennis champion.
Right.
And
she met her husband, who was a world coach for table tennis for Paralympics, for people that were in wheelchairs and disadvantaged.
Not only did she become a champion and traveled around the world, she also found our song "I'm a Person," something that was really helpful for her.
Maybe I should tell the story about how that happened.
Yeah.
I was down in Florida, and we had arranged for "I'm a Person," our song "I'm a Person," to be sung at a wheelchair basketball game at Broward Community College. I think it was in 1988, and it was called Barrier Awareness Day. So it was a whole series of programs in the college that day for the whole day. So there was a wheelchair basketball game, and Therese actually played in the wheelchair basketball game. During the halftime, somebody performed the "I'm a Person" song, or I think it was played. The "I'm a Person" song was played, and at the end of the game, Therese came up to me and said, "I love that song. That is such a powerful song, and I would love to record it." And I said, "Okay, fine." So we went into the studio, and she recorded the song, and then I think the first place that she actually used the song in her competition was when we were at Miami Beach Convention Center. It was the U.S. Open for table tennis for Paralympics. And so she handed out, we had the lyrics, and she handed out the lyrics to all of the, not only the spectators, but all of the participants in the competition. And then I'm a Person was played, and everybody sang I'm a Person together. People from all different countries. China, I remember China was really big.
And she continued to do that when she went around the world, wherever she went with the Paralympics. Japan, Korea, and she would give out the lyrics and perform it in the arena when she would get her trophy, because she was a really good player.
And then when she came back and actually retired from doing that, from the competition, she opened up her own facility. We're going to show you a couple little clips when she opened up her own facility, and we're going to show the clip. I think that where she says that the I'm a Person song was, she gives credit to the I'm a Person, more than credit. She says that that song was her inspiration for opening up a 17,000 square foot facility in Broward County, Florida, to teach young children, actually people of all ages, but specifically young children who have a calling, have the talent and want to build their talent.
Yeah. So we're going to show you a little bit of that, and also when we were down there, we were on a boat parade. She invited us on her.
Definitely want to show that clip, because that ties into the Think Positive America, the whole Think Positive America thing with the red, white, and blue.
Yeah.
And they even played our marching version of Think Positive America.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. So let's play that right now.
Okay.
This song helped me believe that this place would come to pass. And I'm going to actually try to sing it again.
Nice.
I'm a person, I'm an ever-loving, sleeping, feeling, peaceful, going, real-life person. And if it's not asking too much, I want to be treated as such. Not asking a lot, just enough. I'm a person. I'm gonna free my mind. I'm gonna get rid of my feelings. I'm gonna start All right. I always say I use the sport as a catalyst to give them something more to their life, and basically know that there's nothing that they can't do. It doesn't matter. And it builds the character. They learn discipline, they learn how to give back, and they learn respect. And if you can grow up like that in your life, when you get out there into the world with everything that goes on every day, you're going to come out real good.
Medalist.
I'm world and Paralympic gold medalist, world's champion as well, and everywhere I go, I sing the song. I do a lot of things at the club, a lot of team building events for corporations, and I usually speak about 15 to 20 minutes before we start, and I always end with the song. And everybody, just wants the CD. They just want to play it every day. It's just such an inspiration, as it was to me the first time I heard it. And I knew that I had to, keep on. And like I told you, I got a call today from Miami Chamber of Commerce that I'm speaking at next week, and I will end my speech with that song.
Which is great. Now, also, you used to travel around to lots of countries.
In the last, I would say, 4 years, 5 years, I've learned I have accomplished a lot. And I'm not bragging when I say it, I achieved it. So I'm learning more and more to, you know, put myself out there more and more.
One last question. What would you say the essence of the I'm a Person, what is it about the song I'm a Person that has really, that it's become such an important part of your life for so many years?
It tells people that they have to believe in themselves. You know, you're no better, or nobody is better than you. We're all equal when we're put here. So you have to believe that so that you can portray that in your life. Anybody that comes into your life, they have to know that it's called respect. You know,
Honor you, to honor you.
honoring the person, no matter how or what they do in their life. You have to honor them. You
And
know?
the lyrics to the song, we feel.
Well, the lyrics are just, you know, just so, they just stick in your heart. And everybody that hears it goes out humming or you know, trying to remember those words. So, you know, I try to make sure that they do.
That's great.
That's great.
That's great. Well, you know that I'm honored
Well,
for you to have, you know, embraced this song.
I just
The way
always
you
felt,
have.
you know, that you gave me that opportunity to bring it out to the rest of the world that I see every day in my life. And, you know, to get them to understand the words that you put down on paper.
Thank you. Thank you. Great. Thank you.
So wasn't that great?
Now,
you know,
she's so special. She's so special, and you know, there are people out there that have, I wouldn't say nothing wrong with them, or you know, no physical challenges or mental challenges that are really, you know, very normal, quote unquote normal, and have like a lot of things going for them that just really don't appreciate life that much.
yeah, live your life to the fullest. Feel good about yourself. Feel good.
And spread it to other people.
Yeah.
That's not just when, you know, it's very interesting because as you grow in your consciousness, as you become more mentally, physically, and spiritually aware of who you are and why you're here and what life is all about, and you feel like really good about yourself, better and better and better and better, and you're raising your level of your vibratory level, your level of consciousness, it becomes like automatic that you will want to spread this to share this with your loved ones, even just to start with your loved ones, with your family, with your close friends.
You want
And
to
then
be positive. You want to bring joy to people's lives.
be the positive link.
Yes, to your community, to everything. You
Spread
know,
it out. You know, start with your family and friends. So I think I hope we got our points across about life is a trip. Have a good one, and what's important in our lives.
And our purpose. I mean, that's really something that is really important to.
Well, I know what our purpose is each month, and that is to get like some really important information out there
To empower people.
to everyone, so that we can, you know, we're doing our share to make the world a better place. And once again, we invite you to go to our website, thinkpositiveworld.com, for the latest of what is happening.
And join us in our movement. And if you want to send us an email, send it to pauselink@earthlink.net. That's really important.
Yeah, we hope you enjoyed our show today. You know, life is a trip. Have a good one. It's so important. It's so important because we have to know what our purpose is. We have to leave a good legacy. Just to sum up, you know, we have to leave a good legacy for our future generations. And we, you know, we have everything that we need to make that happen. You know, collectively, our wisdom and the amazing technology that we have. And we just need the commitment. We just need for everybody to realize that in order for the world to be a better place, each of us, we all have to step up to the plate and make that happen.
Participate. Participation and collaboration are really key.
I want to
words.
remind everybody about looking, please
Check out our
always
website.
Come back to our Think Positive World website and see what we're doing, and we're constantly updating it. And
Our work has been happening over the last 4 decades, this whole
movement, positive world movement,
has
so
been happening.
we have made our commitment to change the world for the better, and we have literally hundreds of projects and programs and entertainment projects and all kinds of amazing ways.
And amazing people who are participating, and we want your participation too.
We want to get like millions of people throughout, hundreds of millions of people throughout America, and billions of people around the world to think more positively, build their self-esteem, and significantly reduce daily stress, have their optimum health,
It doesn't matter what age you are. I mean,
great relationships,
yeah,
and
we have
everything.
a lot of young people who are so excited.
Yeah, we
about this.
love young people, and we love older people.
Right.
So we invite everybody to be a part of the Think Positive World movement. And I really, I just want to make an appeal to all the philanthropists out there, who are. We don't need billions of dollars to make this happen. Millions. But not billions. So give us a call. Let's talk about how we can. Our whole vision is to accelerate positive change in communities throughout the world.
Right.
So we hope that you'll want to be involved with us in some way, too. All right. This is David Giller and
Your wife.
my beautiful wife, Helene Abrams, signing off from New York City.
Positive.
Thank you.